4, 3, 2.
Happy Saturday from downtown Tucson. I'm at TR Antigua Realty, and we're coming to you live today. I'm Tony Ray Baker, and this is Darren Jones. No, that's not Darren. This is Darren Jones. Hi, Darren Jones. Darren's not here today. Darren's out saving trees, which is a really cool project that he works on. And I don't know if you know about that or not, but the mines, actually, before they strip the land, there's a long period of time where people come in, and Darren's one of those people, and they actually they GPS and geotag these trees that are 300 or 400 years old, and they turn them into bonsai trees eventually. But from the beginning, what he does is they go out and they rescue them by tending to them, watering them, trimming them, taking care of them, getting them prepared to go into pots and bring them back, and then those trees will survive. So Darren's out there for 8 hours today, and that's a really cool project. So I'm all by myself, except I've got James in the studio, of course. Hi, James.
Hey, guys.
James is behind the camera, running things for you to see. Today we're going to go over some really cool stuff. I've got a really cool house to talk to you about on 5th, and I've got a new loft coming up, and then a nice house up in the Northwest. And we got some really great events this weekend. Of course, it's October, so October is everything, way too much to do. You can't fit it all on your calendar, so we try to highlight some of the fun ones, of course, every weekend for you. Just remember, always go to ctucsonhomes.com. We have a full event calendar, and on that calendar, our friend Terry posts stuff every single week. So there are thousands and thousands of events running on that calendar at all times. We also have some awesome stuff coming up next weekend, big events, and James is indicating to me we got someone live.
Dennis says, hey, I'm with you this morning.
Yay, Dennis is with me. Woohoo! Happy Seattle. Dennis, you're supposed to be moving here, by the way. Don't forget that. I'm going to remind him every week. This is my new goal, is I'm going to remind everybody from out of town that they're supposed to be moving here, and then eventually I think that if I plant enough seeds, it'll happen. Everybody will be here. Next week we also have some really awesome events. One of the biggest events in the world is here in Tucson, which is really cool. I'm going to talk to you about that. And then I'm going to, instead of a tech tip today, I'm going to give you a pet tip. So let's get into that right off the bat. I'm going to go to the really cool house we have on 5th Street. The house is 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and it has a swimming pool. Beautiful private backyard. It's got like about 8 feet of wall, private space wall around it. And
You're in the
house,
backyard now.
yeah, I'm in the backyard now, and it's got a pool and a deck. And what I love about this house is that privacy back there for that pool. The house, other houses like this one in the neighborhood are selling for $300 without a pool and $325 with a pool. This house has been discounted to $279, and that is to let somebody do some remodel because it's some original stuff in that house. I actually like it. It's pretty retro 50s looking, and it's really cool. It's very well maintained. So this house is at $279. It's a great buy for somebody who wants to put some of their own money into it and then have a remodeled house, and it's really close to downtown, so it's a really cool location. It is on 5th, but don't let that dissuade you because there's actually a side road that pops off, and so it's actually set way off 5th. So and the traffic noise and all that stuff people worry about isn't really not there. So
Tom says hi. Good morning.
Hey Tom, where the heck are you? That's my harassment for today. Tom could be here and I don't know it. Are you in the building? I want to talk to you too. We have a couple new houses coming up. I'm going to tease you just a little bit. I have one in the my back. We just lost camera for a second. I have a new house coming up in the Northwest. So if you're finding it hard if you've been peeking on the MLS and you're not seeing what you want, this one's super well maintained. It's coming up this week. If you want to call me now, I'll give you the information on it. But it is in the Northwest area, and it's been beautifully maintained. It's another one of those great homes. And then I have a new loft coming up this week. And we just sold its sister loft, just like it. Last week it closed for around $340,000, and that's a loft with a courtyard, a private courtyard, and then a studio. The new one we have coming up has a $70,000 remodel. It has engineered wood floors, a really rare granite called Blue Eye, and we had listed this loft for just a little short period of time. And we had to take it back down really quick because the folks that own the loft started building another property, And so they decided, let's stay in this house and not move twice, which was a really good idea. So that loft is coming up. Every loft that we have had on the market is gone. We've sold them all. And so if right now there is one little loft for under $270, and then this loft coming in around $365, which is really beautifully updated, and you'll have to see it. And again, call me if you want to get in on it before next week. I'll be listing it probably Monday or Tuesday, so we'll have that one up and running.
You're in upstairs looking down right now.
I'm in. And so you get a kind of peek. I'm going to step aside.
Right there. Yeah, there's a
Look,
fan right there.
wait, can I do a Vanna? Here, Darren, show. There's Darren. Yeah, it's a beautiful loft. It's really, really cool. What you're probably seeing, I think if you're looking down, you're seeing the floating bedroom over the...
Yes.
The living room area with the
precisely.
red couch, yeah, and then outside's a courtyard, and then a whole guest house behind that. You actually get a
Are you
guest
outside?
house. I'm outside now? Wow, am I getting hurt by cactus?
You are on the cactus.
Oh!
You're right on the couch.
So there's a beautiful guest house in here. It's got a bathroom, shower, everything. It's a full guest house. Also has a private side gate, so you can actually have somebody come in and out without having to go in through your property. Okay, so on from properties this weekend. The annual Desert Food Festival starts now, I believe. It's on 4th Avenue at the Garden Kitchen. And Food Festival, they teach you how to make Southwest foods, is my understanding. Does that sound right, James?
Yes.
They teach you how to do food preparation and cooking and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if you would like to go there, please call me and let me know when you're done making the food. I'm happy to come taste test. And then Halloween over at Reed Park. That is this whole weekend, and they have lots of great events for the kids, and they do trick-or-treating. What?
Yeah, good picture of kids in the back.
Oh, I got good pictures?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, James. Okay,
Yeah, cute
so
little
I
kids.
do the there's cute little kids here somewhere.
Yeah.
You know I'm on a green screen if you haven't figured that out, so I can't see what's here yet. But James is helping me, so I'll try to stay out of the way of the pictures. The Halloween at Reed Park is supposed to be a really great event. It's a great, safe place to take the kids and just go have fun and be around a lot of other kids and do trick-or-treating, and it's a cool fall event. The next one I want to talk to you about is the Tucson Pet Expo. That's at TCC this whole weekend as well, and that is for our furry friends. And I don't know if do they have costume contests and stuff going on
They
that
do.
for Halloween?
For dogs. Yeah.
So yeah, so you might go of course to the website at ctucsonhomes.com and click on things to do, and you'll see the Pet Expo, and you'll get more information there. But they may have contests for Halloween and stuff. You may get to win stuff. My big thing is they have microchipping there, and every dog, every pet should be microchipped, because if they get lost, it's a quick, easy way to recover and rescue them and bring them back home to their families. So I think that's very important. So check out the Pet Expo this weekend. You may want to do the Pet Expo during the day and then go after it starts cooling, down, and later at night for the Halloween stuff over at Halloween at Reed Park, right? Sound fun? And then a Feast of Greats is tomorrow, and that's with the Tucson Symphony Orchestra. I believe that's a fundraiser for them. Again, it's on our website under Sunday, and they do a full 4-course dinner starting at like 5 o'clock, I think, tomorrow. So go check that out. That should be really fun and cool for tomorrow night. If you want one more thing to do, because there's just not enough. Actually, I looked at the calendar, and I think there's like 14 or 15 things to do today and tomorrow, so you're really going to be busy. We just got to go out to Buckaloo Farms, and we checked that out. And I have to tell you, I'm not into the big haunted house stuff. It's not my thing. But this was different. First of all, they did an extravagant job at cutting out a corn maze, and we did get lost in there for about 45 minutes, and that was kind of fun. You're supposed to find several items throughout the maze. We found none. So, Darren laugh about that one. We didn't get anywhere with that. I don't know what the heck. I feel like I was going to go back in, but I just couldn't do it. So it's a pretty extensive maze. We didn't find one of 10 things or something. I can't believe we didn't find it. We were in there forever. So the other thing about it is they have, next to the corn maze is the Terror in the Corn. And the Terror in the Corn is really well done. I mean, there's a 3D section where you wear these glasses and everything's painted on the floor and on the ceilings and on the walls, and you can't, it feels like things are coming out at you, but you can't, and I swear to God the floor was moving because it was all 3D, and so after you get out of that, you like go one item, you go through the corn and then you land in a shack, and there's crazy stuff out there. And it was beautiful. I mean, you could see the Milky Way. You're in the corn. It's cool. And there's a big grove of trees, and they somehow wind you through that. So you got to do Buckaloo Farms. I think it was one of the best, well done haunted, we'll call it a haunted house theme party, that I've seen ever. And they also have a beer and wine garden. They had, I didn't get to play this, I'm really sad I missed, but there's you shoot paintballs at zombies. I missed that part, right? Who doesn't want to shoot paintballs at zombies? And of course, take cash. They do have ATM, but take cash or use their ATM there. And they have all that great food that you're not supposed to eat, but you can just that one time because you're having a little fun. For a fall event, they have corn dogs and chili cheese fries and all kinds of fun stuff out there. I highly recommend going. Here's my little tip on that. If you think you want to go, dash down to Costco right now. I just saw that it's $30 a person for the combo pass with the fast pass. And the fast pass lets you go in front of everybody else and get in the fast pass VIP line, and they run you through. What's cool is that's $30 a person. At Costco right now, you can get a double fast pass combo pack for $40. That's 2 people, gets everything for $40.
Wow.
Yeah, so go to Costco first, pick up your Buckaloo Farms thing, and that's my great tip for the weekend. Go there tonight. You know what? I would say if you can, go tomorrow night. It'll probably be less crowded because it's Sunday before Halloween. Anyways, it's a great time. If you do go do it, there are picture sites. I would love to see your pictures. There's a gigantic chair, and if you sit on it and take your picture, you look like a little tiny person in a little tiny kingdom. And any of you know who I'm talking about, please let me know. So go check that out. It's really fun. Let's go on to next weekend. Next weekend we have the Tubac Art Film. It's the Fall Arts Crafts Festival. They have a lot of cool stuff out there like glass and leather and sculpture and stuff like that. And Tubac's just a little bit down the road from Tucson, maybe 20 minutes by drive. Again, it's on our next weekend event calendar, so just go click on that and you'll get all the information. And
you're in front of an aerial photo of Tubac. So
Tubac.
see what it looks like.
Oh, wait, are we flying?
Yes, you are
okay. Oh, you need to tell me. I didn't have any wings or anything with me today.
You're fine, you're fine.
I didn't know I was flying. Woohoo! So yeah, go check out Tubac. That's a great little town. Tubac is awesome. It's a very artsy little place to go shopping and stuff, and they have some fun things out there. While you're out there, you could go to Elvira's Mexican food. They just opened up here in downtown, which is totally cool, and it's a beautiful restaurant. If you haven't been to Elvira's, I'm going to plug them right now. I'm not getting paid for this promotion in any way, but I just had dinner there, and it was fantastic. The staff was amazing. Everybody was cheerful and fun, and we had a great meal. And above us was 1,000 pieces of blown glass. 1,000 pieces of blown glass. And so it's like a big man-made chandelier, and the really cool part of it was the light was changing, so the glass kept changing color. It's absolutely beautiful. Even if you're walking through downtown and you walk by Elvira's, just peek in the window and look at all the glass up in the ceiling. It's just beautiful. So I digressed, but now let's go on to my favorite thing coming up. It's called All Souls Procession, and those events actually start this weekend. They start painting and the face painting and stuff, to get people ready for the event. Usually about 100,000 people will be at that event. It starts, I believe, on 4th Avenue. It's about 2-mile long procession, and it winds its way now to the Mercado. Now my understanding is that event will continue at the Mercado, and it's so big and it's so popular that I think they're going to actually build a special event venue on the Mercado land to keep that event alive and going. 100,000 people's a lot. I've heard it's one of the biggest in the world, and when you get to the Mercado part, I think that procession starts around 4 or 5. You'll have to check our site again. But when you get the procession there and they arrive, there is a giant show with a huge stage, and it is beautiful and amazing, and it's just a great venue, and it's a great event, and it just does so much for the soul, and you really should be there. If you've not seen it, you have no idea what you're missing. People are coming in right now from all over the world. I have been meeting people that are here for our event. So it's really a great event. It's called All Souls Procession. You can look it up at allsoulsprocession.org, and you can also find it at ctucsonhomes.com, and that'll connect you right over as well. Okay? Let's talk about the tech tip for today. I don't want to talk about tech. I want to talk about pets. And I just want to remind you, please watch the kids and please be careful yourselves. You cannot let dogs have or pets have chocolate, macadamia nuts, anything sweetened with a product called xylitol. Now, xylitol is supposed to be actually good for people, but it is not good for pets. So it's a good sweetener for you, but not for them. So my theory is just keep all candy and sweetened items away from pets, okay? So that's chocolate, nuts, and candy. Oh, and pets aren't supposed to have dairy. Well, not cats, but dogs, my understanding is they're not supposed to have dairy. So let's keep them out of the hospitals this week. And who wants to go to the vet and do all that? And we've got to keep Fido happy, and we want to make sure you're safe. So that's my pet tips. I think that's it for the week. We'll be back next week. Hopefully Darren will be here. I'm pretty sure he will. And I thank you for tuning in. Please remember, my phone number is 520-631-8669. That's 520-631-8669 if you want to call me, ask me questions about anything on the show, or have me send you info on new homes coming up. The website is ctucsonhomes.com. And if you're on our Facebook page right now, it's facebook.com/ctucsonrealestate. Make sure that you give us a click for a like and share this. Of course, we appreciate that. But if you click like, I would love for you to talk to us while we are live, and we can answer questions or say hi to you and give you a shout out, because I like to do that too. I hope you have a great weekend. Be very safe out there. Oh, one last plug. Pumpkin patch. There's a pumpkin patch over. My favorite pumpkin patch is right now over at Broadway near Rosemont. It's called Kelly and Brian's Pumpkin Patch. They have the cutest darn thing set up out there. There's pumpkins for the kids to pick out for carving for Monday night. And they have a little petting zoo, and they have events and things to do for the kids. And it's a big, giant tent. It's easy to get in and out. The kids love it over there. Go check out Kelly and Brian's Pumpkin Patch on Broadway, just really close to Rosemont. Have a great, safe, happy holiday weekend, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.